So I was having a conversation with a friend the other day, and we were talking about how the notion of sales acceleration as a category was started around using the phone. And InsideSales.com, I remember that's when I really learned about this whole idea of like, oh, there's this sales acceleration category. And what it was all about, though, was instead of like having to actually manually dial every number that you needed to call in a day, you were able to click on a button or have it auto dial people from your CRM. And that was a huge time savings, right? So the idea that was back in the day when we would answer cold calls potentially, right? And just the customer having the power now and being the one who controls who they work with, the information that they have access to. We make the decision based on how much we trust that company, right? And so the idea that we're not going to pick up cold calls anymore, but sales acceleration is coming back around now in this second cycle in the form of messaging. And with real-time messaging, you're able to create this way to get closer to the customer, be available, but not necessarily force them into a conversation on your terms. You're able to do it on their terms, use messaging to create bots that allow you to qualify conversations and route people to where they need to go in a much faster way than they would, be able to do with a form or an email. And so, if we try to distribute the COVID vaccine through health sites and each of the states to try to do that with a form and a phone number, that would have been a disaster. People would have not known if they were qualified and ready and, able to go get a shot and or schedule it. And so every business out there can use that same context to accelerate what they do. And sales acceleration now is coming in the form of real-time messaging and bots to allow you to set up conversation flows and then qualify people, route them to the next step in your process, and on they go.